Hey there, Legato. Welcome in. How you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Congratulations on first. Um, Sunday, Guild Wars Day. Frankly, I'm still feeling a little bit out of it, over events of the last week or so. Um, so I don't know that I'm necessarily feeling like doing a lot of like really hardcore stuff here in Guild Wars. I think today is going to be a little bit of an errand day. I'm going to keep it all pretty low key. I still have the attribute quests to do for, attribute points. I also still have this Crystal Desert quest that will give me some skills. So I was thinking I'd just run around, do some of that. Maybe do some skill capping since I now have access to the southern Shiver Peaks. Nothing very heavy duty. That said, I'm going to go ahead and head to the desert. Say Seeker's Passage. Supposed to talk to someone here.
Boy, you're now second best in the family.
Hey there, Dargus. Welcome in. I was just saying, I'm not planning on doing anything too heavy today. I think I'm gonna keep it to attribute. Oh, just going there was enough, apparently. Just finished factions campaign with new players 5 minutes ago. Oh, nice. Like new players. They hadn't played it all before. That's quite nice. Did you ask them if they liked factions at all? Oh, here we go. Some of the side quests. Those who are not mesmers think our abilities lack substance. In a way, they are right, because those who follow the inspiration of Lissa know that the mind is far more powerful than mere matter. Perhaps you could care to join us. If so, you must learn to steady your mind. As first test, travel through Skyward Reach to Diviner's Ascent, slay 3 of the legendary Tempest Drakes. I'll do so. Looked like they liked it. Smacked Shiro second try. And you had a new character. Nice. Only had factions because, oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Trying to do like an iron from factions or something, like a factions only thing. I don't know that I'm feeling that dedicated. I think I'm just, when the time comes and I finish up prophecies, I'm just going to bring this character over to factions and just keep going. Balthazar himself would tell you there is no greater hero than a warrior. A warrior is feared by all who face him. A warrior needs not hide behind prayers or trickery. A warrior trusts in his own strength and skill. Do you wish to be such a hero? It is not too late.
As humans like to say, third time's the charm, right?
Hey, Jeff, welcome in. Congratulations on third. Group of French people who did the hard mode in Prophecies challenge, they did the same in Factions at Nightfall. Ah, okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, I remember that hard mode challenge. I went with it for a while, but ultimately, got a little tired of it. But yeah, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing all right today. Reiterating, I'm not feeling wildly inspired. I'm not feeling particularly hardcore today, or even particularly adventurous, so I don't know that I'm necessarily up. I mean, maybe I could be talked into Thunderhead Keep at some point.
Excuse me, princess.
Hey, Seymour, welcome in. But I figured I've got a couple of quests, attribute point quests that I figure I should at least get out of the way. Snooze Core. Yeah, honestly, I feel that's kind of where my head is at today, is, asleep. So it'll be some pretty casual Guild Wars background noise here. Let's see. I can show you the way, but first you must prove you have a warrior's courage. Most feared among the desert centaurs are man-eating Orshad raiders who make their name in the scar. Strike down the Orshad chieftain, and I believe you have the heart of a warrior. Okie dokie. But first, let me go over here and pick up quests here. Playing cool new games and you sleep. And then me playing, you know, sleepy, low-key, old games. You sleep. Old games, real shit. Oh, okay. Others may be devoted to a single god, but the elementalist seeks knowledge from any source. This is why we hold power over all the elements. Knowledge is power. The desert holds many secrets for those who would uncover them. Are you such a seeker of knowledge? Your journey begins in Prophet's Path. Long ago, these lands were ruled by the sorcerer Lord Kree, who controlled an army of beasts. Their flesh inscribed with runes of power that only he understood. Even today, among the progeny of his ancient army are sometimes born...
Emotional damage!
Like, what the hell? I forget that I have Blurp hooked up. Bring me the hide of the Kree Minotaur. Alright. Then I think there's another one. I think there's Necromancer over here. Yes. You have to catch up. Ah, I have to catch up to you. All I did was attribute quests and secondary skill quests to change. Yeah, so I feel that's what I'm doing today, and then maybe some, you know, elite skill capping or something. Tell me, have you ever felt the call of Grenth within your heart? The ignorant view of necromancy and our cold god is tainted by evil. It is nothing of the sort. Grenth invites you to cast aside all the illusions of this world and judge things truly as they are. Dead. It is not too late for you to take this path. Go to the Prophet's Path and slay the sacred griffin of Amnoon. Creature once worshipped by the people of the desert. This will show me that you are not deceived by the gilded trappings of false sanctity that beguile so many. Sure. So we've got 2 out in Prophet's Path. I should probably have some henchmen with me. Yeah, we'll go with that. I forget exactly where these 2 are. Okay, so that's the Sacred Griffin is there, and then Elementalist. Okay, so I'm kind of better off going from Augury. These 2. Oh, I also need to... I think I've got some inventory I need to unload. Do I know the 3 outposts have 6 ways to change second class? Well, I mean, I know these are the quests. You have to do these quests, and then it unlocks you being able to change your profession. Ooh, wait, Mountain Troll Tusk. I think I can use that to get bones. Yes. A couple of bones. To get my final set of armor, I need, you know, 200 tan hide, which I'm almost there, but then also 200 bones.
What the fuck are you doing?
So, beat Ultima 2 last night, and the game sucks. Jeff dumping on an old game? Was the world coming down? I actually had a butt and felt... I had a headache and felt like you were going to puke. Oh, okay. Yeah, that can certainly taint your view of things. I did actually saw, I guess, there's like a... It seems like, I don't know there's like game conventions or something going on, you know, the last couple of days. I think today was like an Xbox thing or something, so I've been seeing a lot of... Oh, the game made you have a headache. Oh, okay. Dark still doesn't have full max armor. Mine is technically max minus inscriptions. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of trailers for, you know, new games coming out. And I saw there's a trailer for the new Fable today, which I don't know how I necessarily feel about that. But it did remind me, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. I think Fable is on my list to play. Maybe I should do that soon-ish. That's right. They set up traps everywhere. New Fable. Yeah, I don't know if it's a new entry or if they're redoing the old one and updating the old one or what. But yeah, it has this similar, you know, kind of snarky humor to it. What's his name? The comedian Richard Ayoade was in it as a giant, I guess. You know, taking heroes down a peg or two. It looked silly, you know. Might keep an eye on it, but I feel like I should probably play the original first. Especially, I think I do have it on my list. I don't know if it's on Steam or if it's in Epic. I've got it somewhere on my system. Play Fable 1, it'll be fun and cool. You're gonna be evil and fart on everyone, or... If I can choose... Well, I suppose it depends how the story sets up and begins, in a way. I have mentioned before that my general tendency is to play, you know, kind of goody two-shoes, you know, hero, until somebody wrongs me. And then I will, then I'll go a little bit dark side on their ass. So something like that, you know, that mentality is perfect for something like, you know, Red Dead Redemption or something where I can kind of control. If I'm getting a bunch of pre-baked quests that are going to railroad me into being good or bad at the outset, I don't know. Chances are I'll be a boring goody two-shoes. There was a meme going around a while back. It's like, you know, why would you, in a video game where there's really no consequences to anything, you can behave however you want in a video game, why would you choose to do good? You can do anything you want. You can steal, you can murder, you can do all this stuff. And somebody had the very concise reply, because doing bad things makes me feel bad. And a lot of people chimed in like, holy shit, this person boiled down, you know, thousands of years of philosophy of morality into this stupidly simple, you know, quote about a video game, you know. I remember Calvin and Hobbes would have similar arguments about, like, Santa Claus. It's like, you know, are you being good for Santa Claus because you want to get presents? Does that mean you're actually good? Really, all it means is you're being bribed. So, let's see. Farts in this chat, somebody has to do it. You know, yeah, a lot of other streamers have like free fart sounds or something. I should add something like that on this stream. There's another streamer I watch sometimes who has a fart alert sound, you know. So like me, I've got the I'm here redeem. I've got first, second, third, and then I'm here as, you know, for anyone who comes in after the first three are gone, but still wants to announce themselves. Instead of that, they have a fart sound you can play. Desert Griffin, Desert Griffin. There's the Sacred Griffin is around here somewhere. I behave good in video games as a change from real life. Oh, is that what? Okay. Yes, I'm evil in real life, apparently. In real life, honestly, I just, you know, I hole up in my shed, in the house, mind my own business, don't do anything, don't go anywhere. I'm not big on rattling cages at all. And there come the rest of the griffins. That's fine. We're fine. We'll survive somehow, I'm sure. I think that was actually also the mentality that when I started playing Detroit Become Human, because I knew that was a choice-based game. You know, I knew in advance you could kind of go good or bad in that game. And I think I said the same thing. It's like, I will likely be good until somebody does me harm. Then I will go bad, specifically on them, you know. I try not to displace my anger. If someone does me wrong, I'm not going to take it out on, you know, some other guy next door. It's like, no. I'm gonna take it out on the guy who actually did, you know. It's justice. So all I do is hang out with wife while Liam farts radioactive fumes. That is true. That is in fact perhaps more true than you know, Jeff. Actually, you know, come think of it, Liam, he actually doesn't really fart all that, or at least he doesn't fart in our general vicinity. It is much more. Oh, wait a minute. Where is the Kree Minotaur? There he is, up there. It's his actual shits in the litter box that we need to watch out for, because Liam does not believe in burying. You know, he takes absolutely mammoth dumps and then refuses to bury them, and they are incredibly noxious. So the combination of all of that amounts to us always having to be on alert. Like, Liam will walk by and my wife and I will both be like, did we smell something? I don't know. Better go check. And then I'll go, you know, check all the litter boxes to make sure there's not something unburied. He tries to be nice about it. Farts in elevators only. Hey, Lime and Coconut, welcome in. Yeah. Fart, what was the joke? Fart in an elevator and then say something like, you know, do I smell popcorn? You know. That's the evil. That, you know, that's the that's dark mode me, you know. Actually, that's not me. There was some guy on the internet that made a joke about that. One of my parents' dogs got scared of his own fart once. Our cat, I can't speak for dogs, but our cats, it's like, they have farted themselves awake in the past, you know, with her, and the cat will suddenly jump and go, what was that, you know? And they've got bedhead, and they're like, oh, they were asleep, okay. Takes them a minute to realize what was going on. Nope. Okay, there's those two. Let's see, Mesmer. Miner's Ascent. All right. Don't trust this dog. Okay, I think this one is kill some drakes. Yes, Tempest drakes. But before we get there, we have to go through a bunch of sand drakes. Nope, water. This is how, you know, unfocused I am today. It's like, I'm just gonna tab target and let the henchman deal. It's like I'm barely even attacking. I have 55 reward requests. Oh yeah, I'm not good about, you know, clearing out the, oh shoot, there's, you know what, maybe that's something to do while I'm let's see, manage requests, complete all. All right, they should all be gone shortly there. And now I'll get back to the business of, oh, getting knocked on my ass because Sandrakes. No aftershock for you. About to use TTS and then refund yourself. That's dark side, Jeff. It's like, I'm gonna game the system. Oh yeah, Jeff, have you thought any more about, you know, a custom video or sound or greeting of any kind? It doesn't have to be a video, doesn't have to be a sound. Could just be text only.
Snake? Snake!
It could be that, you know. Nope. Jeff, are you just satisfied, you know, kind of being the first one to actually redeem that high roller reward? I mean, that is an achievement in itself. Oh, shoot, there's more guys here. Yep, that's pretty much it. You just wanted to be the first one, so... You know, over the coming months, years, if I'm going that long, I'll periodically ask, yeah, Jeff, thought of a video or anything? You know, you've got a free spot there if you want it. And he's always going to be like, nope. I mean, Jeff, I could, you know, there's nothing saying I couldn't just go in and put in a placeholder of some sort for you. I could go in and put in like a part of the DOA trailer. You know, because I know we were joking about that. Oops. I feel that might force your hand, though. It's like, oh shit, he chose that. And it's also not some... Oh, hello there. Oh, Hydra. Okay. I don't want to aggro Hydra in amongst a lot of Sandrakes. I mean, by all means, kill him. I should have... Okay. Whoa! That's right, Hydra kind of drop rocks from the sky. I remember that. Okay, near party wipe, because I'm not fully paying attention, registering. Danger. Jeff, I got it. I know what I'll do for you. I'll get the free real estate meme. And put it in there as a placeholder for you. You know. First time chat. Some streamers are mental. Your username is quite correct. Prophecies first or didn't get expansions yet? Prophecies first. This is kind of the tail end of a little mini Iron Man challenge thing we were doing. It started out as a community thing. The community thing's kind of fallen apart. You know, I've played Guild Wars, you know, off and on many years, so I'm familiar with it. But a couple months back, there was a bit of a community that's like, hey, you know, just start up new characters with some rules. Essentially, no using storage, like no using the Zunlai chests, no buying or crafting weapons. Weapons are, you know, world drops only, or, you know, chest drops only. No buying materials from crafter or from material traders, etc., etc. I mean, it's not a super draconian Iron Man. It's much more just almost playing the game how it was originally released, with the exception of not using storage chests, of course. And whoa, over aggro. I can give you the last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon and arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of arms. Okay, good enough, Jeff. You have said something. I shall do it. But I will. Holy crap! There. Oh, I guess we just keep aggroing more and more. I'll put that in as a placeholder, and you can freely request a change at any time. Stand prophecies in this chat. Also welcome. I would ask for a Metal Gear Solid or a Deus Ex meme, but I would need to play those first. As I say, Jeff, they are on the list. I was originally hoping to do a Metal Gear before the Resident Evil thing this summer. I don't think that's happening. Well, I don't know. I have 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks before Resident Evil, so I might be able to get through one of them. Oh, get my pet up. I was originally going to do the original Nintendo Metal Gear, just because I hadn't played that one in so long. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are all short. Yeah, I was thinking, I think I looked up like how long to beat, and I think it said those average are like, 10 hours or less, which would be just about right, honestly. I have a vague hope of Tuesday night, because I've been playing Plague Tale 2 on Tuesday nights. I have a vague hope of beating it this Tuesday, because that'll free up Tuesday nights for something else. So that would potentially give me 2 Saturdays and a Tuesday night for Metal Gear. Because, I mean, streaming a game, if How Long to Beat says it's going to be 10 hours, the reality is streaming will probably make it take a little bit longer on average, because I'm talking the whole time. And if I'm talking, I'm not always as focused on the game as I should be, and I start making stupid mistakes and yada yada yada. Will I continue Factions Nightfall, Eye of the North with the same rules? Yes, I intend to. I'm planning on just bringing this character over into Faction. As soon as I finish Prophecies, just bringing this character over and just starting in the city and going. So, Snooze Tale. It's funny. Yesterday I was playing. It was a bit of a grab bag yesterday. I wasn't playing any one big game. I did a little bit the Silent Hill 2 bonus chapter, and then I was going to do the Daymare demo, but I couldn't even get that one to load, while OBS was running. And then I went to Lies of P, which I just really didn't mesh with that one at all. I feel a little too far removed from my Souls days. They'd reply, it sounds good. Hope soon find a boss for a weapon then. Yeah. Well, the weapon I have right now is gold. It's 1528, requires 10. It's damage 19 while hexed, which isn't great. I mean, it's good if I'm in hex-heavy territory. But it also doesn't have like an extra handle, mod slot on it, or not yet. Although it is crap. I could add, if I get a bow mod, I could salvage it and put it on here. So, but yeah, I'd love to find a 15 over 50 or something, one of those classic things. But for now, like today's a bit of a lazy day for me. It's like I'm just doing, some of the change profession quests, the skill point, the extra skill point quest, etc. Risk destroying it, but that's an option. Well, yeah, I mean, risk destroying a weapon that would have a mod, putting it on that one, it'd be fine. Unless I would then want to, well, if I wanted to salvage something off of it, yeah, it's a risk, but I'm not super attached to this bow. All right. Into the scar. It's about 50-50. Going there from Destiny's Gorge or Thirsty River. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I figured do the skill point quests. If there's a little bit of time. I mean, I might end up doing Thunderhead Keep later. I mean, that's where I am mission-wise. You know, I'm at Thunderhead Keep. But I figured, you know, skill points first. Maybe go capture some skills. I already have Barrage. I picked that up from the Iron Mines mission, as you do. But then, oh, okay, that's right. That's dead end. Trying to think what elite I would actually use. I mean, I don't particularly care for Barrage until... Oh, that's another dead one. Okay. It's been a while since I've been down here. Oh, I can go this way. Right. I mean, in my head, I don't have Barrage as a great skill until you can pair it with, you know, either Splinter Weapon or Warmonger's Weapon, or, you know, one of the Ritualist weapon skills. I mean, it has uses, to be sure, but currently playing Ranger 2, but not sure, besides Barrage indeed. You know, yeah, I was actually looking, before stream, I I went to the wiki, and just to get a list, it's like, okay, well, what elites are available to me as Ranger in the Southern Shiver Peaks? And there's really only 3. There's, what, Poison Arrow? I mean, there's more than that, but only, you know, 2 or 3 that appealed. Escape is one. That's mainly just for a running build, though. 5 Hydra? The way we got hammered by that other Hydra group, I don't think I like that. They're all moving on us. Incendiary arrows, I think. Poison arrow, incendiary arrows, and escape. Well, okay, we're doing it. We risk, yeah, Stefan, take all those meteors, please. I was thinking the elite that I really like to run as a single target is Broadhead Arrow, but that is not a... I forget exactly. I think that might actually be a factions one. I don't remember offhand. I was a big fan of Broadhead Arrow. Punishing Shot. Punishing Shot is in the Southern Shiver Peaks. That is on the list. I'm working just to keep my pet alive. He's been dying a lot. All right. Moving on. I think what I was trying to do is there's a teleporter up there. Broadhead Arrows factions. Yeah, okay. I thought so. I mean, that's a great one for, you know, shutting down or helping shut down casters. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. It's easy. There's also what Burning Arrow. I'm pretty sure Burning Arrow is Nightfall. So I'm not in a huge hurry for that one. It's funny, I'm not looking forward to Nightfall. When Nightfall came out, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I feel it's the best told story. You know, you could tell they were more refined with their storytelling ability by then. It's generally better written. But there's something about Nightfall, it feels like it's a one-time play game. It's like, okay, I played it, I beat it, I enjoyed it, you know, and I enjoy the skills, but it's not one that I enjoy replaying. Oh, hey, there's a boss right there. I mean, I generally regard Prophecies as home. I know it's got a very slow start, but it was the first game that I played and I spent the most time in. I feel I'm in the minority where I actually quite enjoyed Eye of the North, actually. Just nothing but level 20 stuff. I enjoy the PvE skills, I enjoy the tracks, you know, I enjoy the dungeons especially. So Nightfall has closed doors, never liked in a casual aspect. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't just run the whole game. It is gated. It is the most gated of the games, I think. I dislike most of the factions are mandatory heroes. Or not faction, Nightfall, yeah. Darks, I hate dungeons in Eye of the North. Agree to disagree there, Dargus. I just always liked, you know, dungeons. It's like, I'm just gonna get up. It felt, the dungeons just felt very like a tribute to old school, you know, games. It's like, get a party together, go into a cave for an hour or two, kill stuff, get loot. You know, come out of it. I just, it's very simple, very old, but I just enjoyed the simplicity of that. So, Eye of the North is good, mostly filled with action rather than exploration. Yeah, there aren't a lot of zones. Well, there are a number of zones, but you're right, it doesn't feel as much adventure in that respect as some of the other games did. So they're boring, they look all the same. Well, they do reuse a lot of parts in the dungeons. Best expansion beside the one with the ninjas. Legato, are you talking Winds of Change? I still have not finished Winds of Change on my main account. Yeah, some streamers, this is a new character on a new account, so I don't have a whole lot of, you know, account-wide skill unlocks of any kind. So, but on my main account, I've got a Gwam, you know, my main character is a Gwam Ranger. All that kind of jazz. But this account is fairly clean. It really only has one other character on it. That's not true. It's got multiple other characters on it, but there's only one other character that is far. I've got a couple of characters that are still in pre-searing. Like a Mesmer. I don't know if I've made a Necromancer yet on this account. Offhand. I think I have a Warrior. Why I'm just spamming interrupts and actually not really paying attention. Oh, diversioned. Well, fortunately, there's a Windcaster. I can mess with him. Maybe, if he decides to cast a spell. He did not decide to cast a spell. So, need to complete Eye of the North on all your oh god, Dargus, how many assassins do you have? Also on my main account, all I need for Gwam is 4 normal mode dungeons, and It's weird how they did Eye of the North dungeons, also small rooms while the old ones were big. I understand the Eye of the North thing. It was an economical decision on their part to, rather than make a wholesale dungeon, let's just make a number of rooms and kind of, not really randomize, but just sort of build out dungeons using these pre-baked rooms. So yeah, they do look alike. You know, a lot of them share the same rooms. I mean, I don't know. I still enjoy them. So wins a change on almost all the characters on the main account. Finished it on the first assassin already. Never got the title. I think your main is around 20. Oh, Guam, you mean? I read they made 20 pre-searing easy compared to they have. Yeah. They have made it so that now when you get to level 10, you can pick up a daily quest, a daily Vanguard quest that awards, I think, 1,000 XP. So you can just sit there and do those dailies, or what a lot of people do is there's one particular quest, the Farmer Hamnet quest. You know, all these quests, they're higher level, but they also spawn higher level enemies. So what a lot of people will do is they'll just pick up a quest, because just having the quest active will spawn higher level enemies. With the quest active, you go out into the zone and you just kill, you know, all of these higher level enemies just to grind the XP. Abandon the quest, you know, go pick it up again, or not even abandon the quest, just don't finish the objective in that zone. Rezone and just keep grinding, you know. That's I think that's how most people do it. I think the general guide is that you do that up until like around level 16 or so, and then you turn in all of your quest rewards, because getting from like 16 to 18 grinding is really tough. So you use the quest rewards to get you over that hump, and then you do some more Hamnet stuff. That's the generalized thing. We all did it last summer. On average, it took us 24 hours. Yeah, dailies. Much faster and easier, but yeah, it is a bit of a grind, but it is nowhere near the way.
And I love you, random citizen.
Thank you for the follows. You know, some streamers are mental. And actually, let me know if you have a shorthand name you'd rather me call you, like, you know, streamers, some, mental, whatever. Or SOM is an acronym. But yeah, thank you for the follow. Typically, just by way of introduction, welcome, hello. Most just say mental, few say some. Okay, mental works out. By way of introduction, Sundays is typically my Guild Wars day. You know, I play, you know, a variety of games these days, but Sundays is usually kind of my kick back, relax, turn off my brain day, and I feel Guild Wars is kind of good for that. So this is just kind of, you know, Guild Wars hangout for a few hours. There's no feeling like victory, is there? I hope you at least get one of the I hope you let at least one of the Orshat live, so that he might carry tales of your prowess to the rest of his kind. You have shown both courage and skill. Let me know if you ever wish to learn the ways of the warrior. No, I'm good. Thanks. Alright, Hero's Journey. Okay, go back to Vanyy. I still have this one. And Skyward Reach. I think, if I recall, going from Augury Rock is the way to go on this one. So yeah, it's like, well, I've played this game a lot, you know, I don't necessarily have a photographic memory for a lot of it, so I don't remember exactly where a lot of stuff is. Okay. Really burned me out. Need some... Oh, yeah. Hang on. If you pick a good quest to grind, it can be super fast. I did 16 to 20 last summer. 0 quests, but the 1 grinding quest. Yeah, it's... See, I mean, grind tolerance is a thing. You know, I kind of have to be in the mood for it. So, Game is big, hard to remember everything. Yeah, I mean, I vaguely remember. I kind of remember everything, but in fuzzy detail. You know, I'll still need to look at maps and things here and there. I remember the gist of everything. So. I assume you play something else during the weekend? Yeah, my schedule is usually Saturday, Sunday, of course, you know, Guild Wars. Saturdays tend to be a bit of a variety. I'm kind of between games on Saturday, actually. I had just finished... Oh, what was the last big thing I finished? I did Alan Wake's American Nightmare last weekend. Yesterday, I did... Oh, well, Silent Hill 2 was kind of the last semi-big thing that I did. And then I did Silent Hill 2 bonus DLC, bonus chapter yesterday. That was only about an hour and a half or so. And then I started to try to play some game demos, but I didn't really get into any of them, you know, very well. I tried the Lies of P demo, and my Dark Souls reflexes were not on display at all. Mostly variety. Yeah, that's where I am. I also play... Whoa, trees are really popping in. I also play often on Tuesday nights. And on Tuesdays, I'm currently going through Plague Tale 2. And I think I'm almost done with that. I hope I'm almost done. The Plague Tale games, it's like, I like them, but they can be a little... They can get a little... oppressive, you know. They're just the relentless dreariness, you know, can sometimes, like this last week, I canceled stream this last Tuesday because I had stuff in real life and I'm like, I don't feel like being miserable tonight, thank you very much. Managed to do it with a necromancer, but still hard and long. Yeah, only oldest counts don't have... Oh wait, I missed something here. Everyone had the Fire Imp, but not me. Oh, yeah. So the Fire Imp was what? If you bought it... Oh, that was... The Fire Imp, was that pre-ordering Eye of the North? Or what? I forget when the Eye of the North... Or when the... Or if it was just new accounts only. Mesmer Elementus, Warrior, Ranger, much easier, deal more damage. I just always liked Ranger just because a Ranger is very flexible. You know, there's a number of farming builds, solo farming builds. Rangers are actually very good spirit spammers. You know, once I get ritualist skills, Rangers are very good at spirit spamming. Because the expertise attribute of a Ranger affects the... Hang on. What is it? Expert energy. It reduces energy cost of attacks rituals, which, you know, is what the spirit spam stuff is typically. And I need to do a little bit of traversal here, it looks like. Has to be fun, so I get that. Yeah, it's like there's a game that I am looking forward to playing, but I also expect to be miserable the entire time playing it, is Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. The things I've heard that it's a fantastic game, but it puts you through an emotional, psychological ringer a little bit. And I don't know, I feel like I'm going to have to be in the right headspace for a game like that. Currently, I can't play it because my computer probably can't handle... Oops. Probably can't handle it and streaming. My computer is not super powerful. Fire Imp is any account by now. Yeah, probably you can do like /bonus and get the Imp. Any account gets the Imp like 2008. Ranger is very viable assassin or ritualist, yes. This is fun. Daggers with Ranger works. Oh, yes. Dagger spam Rangers. Oh yeah, and touch rangers. Yeah, I was there, Gandalf, during the touch ranger spam. And I've used touch ranger as a boss farming build. Back when I would farm green weapons, you know, touch ranger was good for almost everything. Touch Ranger made me play Necro instead. Only problem if you want to use Ritualist Spirit spam is, as another class, is your spirits will be super weak since no spawning power. Yeah. That's true. Well, I mean, you still couple it with what, I forget what the name of the skill is. It's the hex that you put on the enemies where they take increased damage from spirits. I mean, again, a Ritualist is still going to be stronger because they're going to use the same skill too, but Touch Ranger maybe played Necro instead, kept dying, and played Warrior instead. Oh man, why so many Hydra? Why so many meteors? You know what? Let's clear this guy out from behind us. He's going to sneak up on us. Armor of Unfeeling or something also increases risk. Yeah, Armor of Unfeeling makes the spirits, you know, a little hardy. Excuse me, a little hardier. Ranger is super tanky because of elemental defense. Never realized till now. Yeah, and you can also build them up with extra elemental defense depending on like insignia and such, I guess. All right, where is this? Okay, he's just straight through here. Okay, cool. Okay, there, interrupted, so we only get hit with one meteor. Ooh, but we're getting fireballed. There, one less fireball. I couldn't interrupt that one in time. Oh well. When I play Jade Quarry, I go full air or fire armor insignia. Yeah, Jade Quarry, I've never... I know Jade Quarry is a good, you know, faction farm area. I've never really done it. Like, even back in the factions PvP, you know, so I am not a player versus player character. I don't care for it much at all. I did like factions PvP. Like, I did like Fort Aspenwood. I liked the Alliance battles once I had a build that worked with me. In my case, I would usually run as an elemental starburster so I could solo capture shrines. I enjoyed doing that. But even back in those days, somehow Jade Quarry, I could just never get into Jade Quarry. So I probably couldn't even really talk about it, you know, with much or any knowledge. Fort Aspenwood, Earth Armor Insignias, make you so tanky for the turtles. PvP, PvE, PvP mix. Just have to focus on the PvE aspect and sometimes PvP, yeah. And I would enjoy sometimes going in as a ranger, like a running ranger into a PvP match like that, like Alliance Battle or something. And just run. Nobody can touch me. You know, I might have an interrupt or some annoying thing that I can use. A lot of times like a crippling shot or something, you know, a snare, you know. It's like, I'm not going to kill anyone on my own, but I might be able to facilitate my team, you know, being able to catch up and kill them or something. So, you come seeking the wisdom of the forgotten? Know you then that my people are an ancient race, perhaps the most ancient to walk upon this world that you call Tyria. Once we ruled this world, now my people guard the secrets contained in the Mesa, the secrets of ascension. I sense in you the inner strength that I have not seen in many of the peoples I have come to the desert through the ages. Maybe that you will succeed in your quest. Yeah, I'm actually already ascended because I did things out of order. Nothing in this world is certain. I shall grant you a small boon to help you in your trials, but if you seek greater knowledge or forgotten wisdom, you must seek out another. There is another. Precision shot deals +9, unblockable, but easily interrupted. Oh yeah, it's a 1 second cast. Oh yeah, he sends me to another guy. If you seek more wisdom to help you along the path to ascension, seek out my broodmate, Silas Yasith in the Arid Sea. He can grant you a special insight that will allow you to take better advantage of your own skills. Will you seek out his knowledge? I will. This is the first attribute quest, and I had never done this. Good grief. Alliance Battle, sadly, is dead. Used to be played still a few months ago, but not anymore. I had heard that Alliance Battles are still played, but pretty much only on like faction bonus weekends. You know, that's kind of the only time people show up. So there are a lot of snares or cripples used in Fort Aspen. Yeah, I think that's where I did most of my snaring. At the start or occasionally in the games, Kurziks have to pick up Amber. That's right, that's what it was. Yeah. Alright, so the Arid Sea, which I have not been to at all. It's not that, the entrance to it's not that far away. I think I would usually go from Dunes down there, but it's not far. I'll go this way. I don't think I have any Elonian keys. Nope. The filthy Luxon. Am I Luxon? Hang on. I actually don't know what our... Oh yeah, our guild is... Well, don't blame me. Blame Jeff. Oh, Jeff is actually currently in game. Jeff on a quest. Yeah, I was mentioning there is potentially the new Fable. It's like I thought I had already picked out my next game, or my next big game. But now I'm thinking about Fable, and I'm like, maybe I should play Fable, come to think of it. I don't know. I'm very much between games. Always play Kurzik. Kurzik always owns everything, so it's not like you have a choice. If you want to win, only swap to Luxon for the grind. Crystal Desert, easy if you stick to the right road. I'm just going to follow the green marker, see where it leads. Pretty much straight south. Kurzik's side is kind of tower defense. I like it. Less running whenever you get killed. Yeah, that's true. I feel Fort Aspenwood, I feel like I was kind of even-handed on that. There were times where I was in the mood. It's like, no, I feel like playing on the Luxon side today, and dealing with that challenge. Or it's like, nah, I feel like defending more. I feel that's what I liked about Fort Aspenwood was the two different modes. You could kind of choose which, what are you in the mood for? So I think this guy where I think this is where the broken statue is. We have to walk across the statue that is currently standing, but breaks somewhere along here. Let's see if we can capture it in camera. Oh, nope. Okay, it's still standing. Statue is still standing. At some point, it's going to break and fall over. Oh, there it is. It waited until it was mostly off the screen to break. Melees have a rough time on the Luxon side. On Kurzik, sometimes play Assassin Warrior, it works pretty well. Luxons have to kill a lot of NPCs while Kurzik's it's mostly players. Man, I can't... No idea when I was last in Fort Aspenwood. It's been... I'm sure not since, you know, like 2008 or some crazy long time. Back when probably didn't have to worry too much about population, you know, there being people there. Okay, I think if I go around this way... Still play it on weekends. Atmosphere is hugely toxic. A PvP match being toxic? What? I don't believe it. You know, honestly, that's why I never played, you know, PvP. You know, if I could play PvP only with people that are like, you know what? Yeah, good game. Haha, that was funny. Or, oh yeah, I made a mistake, but you know what? It's all good. It's all fine. You know, it's like, if I can play with people like that, then yeah, I probably would play PvP. But it seems like anytime I go do a PvP thing, it's just like, dude, why you bring those shitty skills down? You know, there's so much rage about it. It's like, you know, I'm an old guy. I've got a mortgage. I've got insurance payments to make. It's like, I can't be getting worked up over shit that's going on in a video game. You know, I'm here to unwind and relax, and, you know, getting yelled at, I don't think it makes anybody cool or anything. It just makes you an asshole. And what's the dude quote? You're not wrong. You're just an asshole. You know. If you hide chat and forget about what could be happening, have a good time smashing red dots. That is true. There is that as an option. I've mentioned before, you know, that time that I tried to play Heroes of Newerth. Boy, that was a mistake. I played that game for exactly one match. Not even one match. I didn't even last one match. I got into the lobby, we're waiting to start, the countdown was happening, and my own teammates were already yelling and screaming at me for something. I don't know. And it was the day of release too, so it's not like, you know, there were already super extra builds out, although I mean, I suppose if it had been in beta, people probably already did min-max it. But man, it was like day one and the toxicity was nuts. It's like, okay, you know what? Nope. I'm gonna bail out. You guys, you guys can deal with being down one player. It's fine. See. Whenever you turn the chat back on. The other day I forgot to turn it off one game. At least two persons were literally idle, spamming swears at me. Some other dude was getting picked on too. People are a little weird. Did a lot of random arena back in the day. I only have 8 players on my block list after all these years. Game's not that tough. I did have that sense that it's like, as far as games, like even PvP scenes, Guild Wars was generally speaking one of the more well-behaved games. I love what they did to Guild Wars. They have a feature to not see private messages from non-friends. So no need to block people and see the ugly names. I sense that you have come to be seeking forgotten wisdom. Know then that we Forgotten were once the first race to rule Tyria. During our reign, the world was at peace until your people came. Excuse me, sir. But he's not wrong, you know, per the lore. Until the humans came. We could not compete with the savage humans, and we were slowly driven into this desert where we met our future master, the great crystal dragon Glint. It is she who you must seek if you wish to ascend. Yeah, don't you already see me sparkling? I'm already ascended. I sense a deep goodness within you, and it would please me If you were to succeed in your quest, allow me to unlock some of your inner potential. Points! Let's make my arrows a little more pointy. Alright, so, Hero's Journey. Back to Draknars. Let's see. So, Vanya, she's over here, if I recall. And I probably, my inventory's, yeah. Salvage the stuff that'll give me bone. Oh, the Jade Mandibles give kite. Okay. Well, I guess I won't worry about that then. Hydra Claw might give me bone. I'm gonna need to sell some stuff before I can salvage more. Alright. Yeah. Talk to Vanyi, get the follow-up quest. Little did he know we murdered the ancient and mighty dragon. Yeah, like, yeah, sorry, dude, your Lord Master's kind of dead. You traveled all that way and didn't bother talking to a single one of the ghosts there, did you? Bitch, you know, no, I did. I talked. I just chose to remain a monk. It's a... Hey, Blood, welcome in. Wouldn't make much sense if the arrow couldn't be quite pointy. This is true. Except for if it was explodey, yeah. These days, farming Zoshivros to increase Luxon title on all accounts. Taking forever since I don't get my points to the Alliance. Almost rank 6. Nice. Yeah, seek out Sanyi. Yeah, we know how Sanyi goes. But, alright. But it does get me... I think Sanyi... She's right outside... Is it Granite Citadel? Or... Copperhammer. I think she's right outside Copperhammer Mines, if I recall. I'm gonna hit the merchant first. Unload some stuff. Getting a ton of money, 1k for 1 jadeite. Close to having 1 stack on each account. Yeah, are you not getting any Luxon armor there, are you, Dargus? He's furiously typing Luxon armor. Grr. Yeah. Let's see. Sell. Sell that. This. I will keep that for now. Actually, nope, that gave me scales. Okay, so that didn't do me any much good. This stuff is probably iron. Seared breastplate, also iron. Okay. Didn't do me any good. I'll sell the kite now. I don't need that. I need to leave some Sorrow's Furnace. Yeah, and I don't even have that, so I'm going to need to do the expedition to get up there. So it's going to take me a little bit. But again, that's kind of what today is just run around, do dumb stuff. Got my Obsidian Armor and Chaos Gloves on first account. We'll get it on others once they have done Eye of the North as well. It's Thunderhead. Is it Thunderhead? Thunderhead's way over here. It seems to me Iron Mines would be the closer place to yeah. Let's see. Leave. Let's bring various peoples in. Ryan, Dunham, Claude, Lena, Elysia. All right, off and running. Oh, hang on. I'm in the Southern Shiver Peaks. You were almost right. You were off by 1 mission. I am going to take a quick look. Where Where's my page that has where all the elite skills are? So Frozen Forest, there is one Resnar Iron or Mountain Sight has glass arrows. He is out here somewhere. Oh wait, Frozen Forest. Yeah, Frozen Forest. Okay, thought so. That's probably going to be the one. Punishing shot. Okay, he's in Snake Dance. There's one at Spearhead. And then one in... also in Spearhead or Witness Folly. Okay, so for right now, we're looking for Resnar Mountain Sight. Kind of got him up here. Close this, and go back here. I'll kind of keep this up over here so I can reference. Have I ever done the tasks to increase your faction cap? One of the Kurzik challenges is really hard to complete. All I'm missing in 6 count and need to win alliance battles. I am unsure of what that would be. Tasks. Oh, increasing faction cap. I have increased faction cap on my main account. Or I mean, I remember I did way back long time ago. I have absolutely no idea what it involves. Okay, so going way over there. But I'm going to take the scenic route and hope to find a boss along the way. Ice Imps. Ice Imp's gonna be annoying. Say Ice Imps do, what is it, Maelstrom, I think? Yep, there's Maelstrom. Which can be a very annoying skill. Come to think of it, Ice Imps, it's like, I don't think I have ever gotten an Icy Dragon Sword. I mean, I've gone, you know, to farm the Ice Imps in that cave, you know, a number of times. Never gotten an Icy Dragon Sword. I don't know if I necessarily want one. It was just every now and then I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna go try to grind, you know, for that sword here. You know, make a couple runs. Nothing. Probably blues, but ignored it. Blues? Not sure. It doesn't drop as a blue sword? It might. I mean, fiery dragon swords do. Come to think of it, I'm not sure if I ever got a gold fiery dragon sword. Or, actually, no, I'm sure I must have gotten a gold fiery dragon sword. It probably wasn't any good. Probably had really crappy stats on it. Nothing to where I ever, you know, kept it. What time is it? Oh, it's... I've only been going an hour and a half. Feels longer. That moment when it takes you a minute to realize you meant Ice Imps and not Ice Imps. Oh, hang on. Before I go that way, this first boss has a potential spawn down here. What happened? One of the healers got hit with something. Oh, Legato was 77. Yeah, sorry, Legato. I don't think the TTS kicks in until you do 10 bits, but thank you for the single bit. Let's say, oh shoot, I'm stuck. I can't read chat. Very carefully. I have both the old school one and the one from Nicholas, and also the red fiery dragon sword. That's right, there's the red one. I'm pretty sure I have that. That's probably in storage somewhere. I'm in a hurry to leave. I'm actually not. I do have a project my wife, kind of wants help with, but she has agreed that I am allowed to stream for up to 3 hours. So I could go another 1 hour and 40 minutes. So, I don't know. Chances are, actually, we'll have time to do, Thunderhead. After all this. Unless I want to do, like, nothing but skill captures. Which, I don't know. Yeah, I feel maybe doing You know what, Dargus? Here. How is this a deal? I'll finish up this attribute point quest. I'll get to Copperhammer. Pick up this, skill along the way. And then we'll break and do Thunderhead. And then with whatever time's left, I'll go and just capture some more skills. I feel that's reasonable. Hang on. Where did my map go? Oh, there it is. Okay. This map isn't making a whole lot. I think I need to go this way. I mean, not that Thunderhead Keep is a big deal anymore. It's kind of an amazing mission in that it used to be a big deal. That used to be the big bad mission, You had to get a dedicated party together for and all that jazz. And now it's just nah. You just hang out. It's fine. It's not particularly hard. It's annoying, because you have to sit there and wait for all the patrols, but it's not actually hard, necessarily. So, don't really remember it being that rough. I'm not sure. I think something changed. I don't think they actually changed the mission, but I did hear something that they improved henchmen. To where henchmen actually... Taking henchmen into Thunderhead used to be an issue. And, but henchmen are a bit smarter now, and they're not as bad in that respect. Oops, hang on. One thing I've noticed about Thunderhead Keep, consets always run out just before... Oh, and I can't scroll again for some reason. You know what? Hang on. Let me... Oh, shoot. Hang on. We've got a little accidental aggro here. They definitely have updated henchman builds. It's bad instead of pure garbage. I mean, an improvement. Good grief. How many guys can we all... Oh, my pet. Got my pet. Oh, water. Henchmen lacked the protected gear for Mersat. Oh, infusion? Did they not have infusion? I could have swore that they were. I mean, they're not infused in iron mines, because that was the idea. Excuse me. Is that your whole party gets infused there? But I thought they'd all be infused for Thunderhead. I could be wrong though. All right. Lost my map again. Okay, so down this way still. Linka Goldensteel. That is a warrior, and therefore not the one I care about. So on to the next potential spawn. Could be wrong too. Yeah. I mean, I was talking about, you know, my memory's fuzzy. It's like I dimly recall it being this way, but I mean, I'm not going to swear in a court of law. That's just kind of how my memory was. And I mean, I'm, you know, like anyone, I suppose I'm right about some things and wrong about others. So I'm not going to get worked up about it one way or the other. They don't have it in Ice Caves of Sorrow and maybe even Mulladoon. I would think they would not have it in Mulladoon because I think they want you to feel pressured until you meet the Seer. I mean, if I was designing the level, that's how I would do it. It's like, no, you're going to play this mission. They're not going to be infused, or at least they're going to have the same infusion you, the player, has. So, you know, if you're already infused, then yeah, sure, you reap the benefits. Great. That Rotwood. I'm looking for Resnar Mount Site. I think that Rotwood guy is probably a necromancer, judging by that green. What I really despise is Fire Islands, the mission. Pretty sure everyone knows what's annoying. I'm not sure. I don't like the sparks. You know, the little fire imp guys. They're very annoying, or can be very annoying. But other than that, I tend not to have much trouble. Oh, the Aether Seals. I don't necessarily mind the Aether Seals too much, but again, I am playing as Ranger, so it's like, yeah, sure, go ahead, take away my energy. I'll just keep shooting, you know. It's fine. I won't be doing as much damage as I could be, but I am at least still doing damage. Meanwhile, my entire roster of casters in the back are like, dude, please stop. Stop attacking. I'm like, nah, it's alright, we're fine. We'll get them. You know, need to make sure there's not any patrols nearby is the main thing, really. Alright, where am I? Okay. There's a boss around here. Oh, Mescal Iron Healer. Okay, that's the first one. And then there's another one. Oh, we need to go down. Oh, the traps. Alright, we're gonna have to go through this guy. Oh, he's got marker protection. Oh, shoot. Okay. What I wouldn't give to have Broadhead Arrow right about now. Alright, well noted. I'm gonna ping him. I'm gonna wait. Shit. I said I was gonna wait for marker protection to go. Okay, well, he's dead in any case. So Abaddon's Mouth is fine. Nothing particularly scary there. Spot in the right corner where you don't get the effect. Yeah, the imps in Hell's Precipice are, you know, where I hesitate to say have trouble. I just need to be a little more careful than I ordinarily am. I can't just run in my usual, you know, guns blazing style. Sure, big chest. I don't have any keys. Oh, wait. Barl Storm Siege is up there. Okay, that is not the guy. There is another one still further this way. So I don't need to worry about trying to assault that stronghold up there. Oh, that's right. Azure Shadows. They're a thing. You use Signet of Judgment on us. And I can't bleed them. But I can't interrupt their Signet of Judgment. They're also Mersat patrols. Yeah, you know, watching for patrols is, you know, kind of a pretty necessary thing in pretty much the entirety of the Ring of Fire. Okay, there was a Dolyak Master over there. Unless we can get through this door without aggroing them. No, don't attack. Stefan, I know you're eager. Just come down here on the bridge. I wanted to come far away from where that other stone summit was. Have Panic and Power Block in the Fire Islands. Keystone Signets near the Granite Citadel. I don't actually know Keystone Signet at all. My knowledge of non-Ranger elites is, well, I mean, even some Ranger elites isn't great. When I was playing other classes, I tended to always, you know, have like one or two main builds that I went with, and never really deviated very far beyond those. Okay, so oh, I am not at all where I want to be. There's not an easy road up that way. So I am going to flag my guys this way so that they don't attack that spirit. I need to kind of go around this tower, looks like. Keystone, Elite Signet, 20 seconds. Your next number of signets interrupt and deal damage to other foes adjacent to target. Initial effect recharges all of your other signets. Ooh. That recharges all other signets is nice. And then, yeah, you load up on what, like Leech Signet and, you know, other interrupt signets. Pretty good for Ring of Fire against seals. Using Barrage and Splinter weapon at the moment. Really boring if no good groups pull, but too lazy to change. You know, Mental, that is honestly kind of my thing too. I would usually run Splinter Barrage, or actually, when I came back, I put the game down for a good 10 years or so, and I came back, I learned about the anniversary skills. I had no idea that they had released, you know, extra anniversary skills, and a viewer helped me capture Together as One, which is an elite, so of course that takes the place of, that takes Mirage's place. But so what I do now is I run Splinter Volley, which, you know, it's not as many AoEs, but it's still you know, can spike an area if you get a good group. Guess don't have those skills. Yeah, it's together as one. It's a shout. It's a ranger shout that I believe I forget if it increases your attack power or increases your armor, and it also adds a lot of points of health regen on, you know, it like healing breezes the whole party, but as a shout and not an enchantment. And it affects either allies around you or your pet. It kind of randomizes where the shout comes from, either your pet or from you. But it makes your party, it can make your party super tanky. You know, it's pretty nice. Plus damage as high as expertise and plus regeneration. Okay, so yeah, extra damage and regeneration. But only has about a third of the shout range. Okay, that I did not know. They nerfed it though and reduced the range. It's around you. Oh, it's around you and your pet. Okay, I thought it was either or, you know, and it randomizes, you know, which one. But if it's around both of you, then that's cool. I mean, I'll still take it. And how many times do we need to interrupt that retribution? Oh yeah, I should be looking for a boss. Yep, there he is, Reznar Mountainside. He is downstairs here, so. We'll just have to loop back down here a little bit. Lead shout, all party members near you or your pet. Oh, okay, I guess that's why I thought either or. It was just the wording there. Extra damage and gain extra regen. Can you still get that? You can, actually. You need to have a special item in your inventory or in your party's inventory. And you can only get that particular item once a year during the anniversary time. However, if you're online and you would like, I actually have that item in my inventory on my other account. I think I have it on my inventory on this account too, as a matter of fact. So as long as somebody in your party has the item, it spawns a special boss, you know, in a certain location. I believe together as one, it spawns in... It's in the Eye of the North area. There's, you know, one of these... I mean, I can't see it because it's fogged. You know, one of these southernmost Char homeland areas. So you'd want to make sure your character has access to that area. So I guess a few ectos would budge people to help. Mental, I would be willing to help you as soon as I get this. How long are you sticking around for? Because I was going to do the Sanyi Vanyi thing here, catch the skill and get the Copper Hammer. And then I can take a break. Yeah, and Dargus, yeah, as well. We'll both help for free. You don't have that area on your ranger? What is the nearest area you have? Because I can always, if I'm on my main account, I can throw on my running build and I can run you there, or most of the way there. What would be the nearest place? I guess leave from the Cathedral Flames? Or it's not called the Cathedral Flames, you know, that outpost where Cathedral Flames is. Don't want to play my old characters, boring or they're far done. Eye of the North would be the nearest. Only went to Asura so far for Livia. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think that's still runnable. So if you want, I'm game to try. Okay, I have a Dolyak Master here. Can still run, would take a few minutes, yeah. Yeah, Dargus, if you feel like running him while I finish up here. That's up to you guys. I'm up for it to join. Yeah, go for it. And yeah, if you get to, God, what is the name of that outpost? It's the big Char town, which is funny because it's not really much of a town. It's really more of an outpost, but it's got a big town icon and name. Doomlore Shrine. Yes, thank you, Dargus. We have stepped in so many guys here. Grief, how many? Way too many. Yeah, Long Eye Ledge is the first one. That's the small one. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, the anniversary skills, they introduced new anniversary skills. They also introduced, special anniversary weapons. Oh, I'm crippled. That are unique. My personal favorite is a sword that has a expertise stat on it. It requires expertise. They're weird mixed, weapons, weapons that require certain stats that you wouldn't think of. I like the expertise sword specifically for like farming builds. As a ranger, like a whirling defense, farming kind of a thing. Because I'm going to have high expertise, for whirling defense. And that gives me a weapon I can still use, if I need to clean up, a few lingering enemies at all. Oh no, you're... Melandru's arrows. Okay, that's what this guy has. Alright, and he's down. Landor's arrows. Arrows inflict bleeding and deal plus 20 to enchanted foes. I did not recall that enchanted. I remembered the bleeding. I did not remember the enchanted. Bonus. Alright, so where... Alright, I need to go to the door. Think this way. Looks like it. Yep. Dargus, you might be running him the whole way. It looks like I probably still have quite a ways to go. Which is fine. I mean, there was a part of me that was like, almost get a little excited. It's like, ooh, digging out my old running build. I haven't run that area in a long time. I wonder if I could still do it. Okay, there's Copperhammer. Oh, actually, it's not the outpost I thought. Wait a minute. It's wanting me to go out this... I messed something up. Maybe it is Copperhammer. Did I not pay attention to the map properly? Oh, no, it's a different portal. Okay. Oh well, I've got Copperhammer, which is the main thing. Oh, she is here. Okay, the Moraga spawns. All right, I've got Melandru's arrows. I can be using that. Yeah, I know the target's immune to bleeding. But my preparation is all about bleeding. Well, I guess that's why I still have Reed of the Wind. Oh boy, they're angry. Oh, okay, oh, okay, I needed... Gotcha. I see, she spawns outside Copperhammer. I needed to, I guess, talk to her, or at least be in the vicinity of her. And then she automatically walks. That's... Memories coming back. Oh, crippled. All right. If you want, you can go get him the elite after you finish running. Sure. I mean, I'm doing the Sanyi thing right now, so I don't know what your time is like. I mean, this isn't going to take too long. I just need to wait for her to stop walking. But she's a very slow walker. We share the work. Okay, cool. I'm good to do so. You're at Long Eye now? Okay. Almost 2 a.m., but should be on for another 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I should be able to do it easily, you know. I mean, I suppose it's, you know, up for a question. You know, you could leave from Long Eyes and do it, or you could go from Doomlore. Either one would work, I think. 30 Celsius here. Sleeping will be bad. Oh, sorry to hear that. That's right, Dargus. How's your heat situation doing? It was starting to get bad for you, wasn't it? All right. It's gonna turn into her. Extra form. 28 earlier today, kept windows open for 4 hours, it dropped to 26.5. Okay, well, I mean, that sounds like it should be reasonable for you. Not in the 30s. Struggling to sleep to keep the fan on the whole night, yeah. I've relied on surrounding myself with powerful people. Gather round, we will share at each other's strength. No, we really won't. We'll, how about we kill you instead? Not used to even 26. It's generally around 20. Oh, okay. Dutch too. Mental, are you Dutch? Dargus here is in France, actually. Myself, I am of Dutch descendants. I'm in America, so you know I have not actually been to the fatherland. That's actually one of my goals in life. Is I want to get, you know, I want to visit, but I don't know if or when I'll ever have the funds to. I hope to. It won't be anytime soon though. So. So I'm like the tallest person in my town. You know, that just made me remember when I was in high school, we actually had a Dutch exchange student, and he was legitimately the tallest guy. He was, you know, 6.5 feet tall. We were all like, extra attribute points. I'll take it. All right. They always cracked us up, you know, how huge he was. I myself am 6'1", so I'm tall, but not, you know, unreasonably tall. It's pretty cool country to visit. All right, let's see. So if you guys want to run this, I'm gonna hop over on my main account. Actually, wait a minute. I don't need to. Well, running versus fighting. It's like, no idea how the system works. City Americans with our feet in miles. I admit it's not optimal. You know, for sure. I'm on record. I would love to switch to metric myself. And I'm kind of weirdly half and half. I do half, you know, some things in metric, some things not. We'll need to be fighting anyway. Well, what I'll do in that case is I'll switch over actually to my warrior monk on this, so I don't have to switch accounts. Because this character should have the proof. And she's not a healing monk anyway. So you're at Long Eyes. Long Eye Ledge. Can we get there? Oh, wait. Oh, we do need to go through Doomlore, don't we? Oh, no, wait, there is a portal there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can do this. I do know 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. What? Who knows what my inventory situation on this character is? Okay. I'm essentially Smite Monk. So, are you in International? Let's see. Oh. I don't see anyone here. Hang on, where is my proof? There it is, Proof of Triumph. America 1, all right. America... Long Eyes, America 1. Oh, are you in Doomlore? Because I'm not seeing you guys in... There's one guy from Legit in Long Eyes Ledge. Doomlore. Okay, on my way. Yeah, I just got the outposts mixed up. Yep, there he is. So, yeah, Dargus, you might want to bring a healer, because I am not set for heals. I am set for, you know, damage, smite. Oh my god, it's the Ion emote. I think I've got that on my main character. Oh, and I am ready to go. Alright, am I ready? I am ready. Proof of Triumph. Necro is healer? Probably. And you know what? I'm gonna pull up the wiki real quick. Just to confirm location. Make sure you've got a signet of capture, of course. The guy we're looking for is Furist Sharpsight or something along those lines. And yeah, he is basically on the plains outside of Rhaegar's Menagerie. So ready to go. I see check marks, so I'm going out the door. Oh, water. resist the urge to pick up quests. Oh. I say we could. Let's see, nymph, queen. Oh man, it's been so long since I played this character. What am I even doing? Oh, crippled. All right. Stupid mantids and how they don't cleanly die. Ooh. Do I have lockpicks? I do have a lockpick. Earth wand. All right. Watch out for... Everybody get hit by him at once, and he'll kill himself. Oh, well, too late. I threw Pain Inverter on him. There's Molotov. He's coming our way. I'm gonna try and Pain Invert him. Ah. That's unusual. Yeah, I had Pain Inverter, Dargus. Usually, the minute he's within aggro range, he'll do an instant siege. Yeah, he got interrupted. I wonder if that was me. I might have Signet of Judgment to him. Oh, was there a locked chest? Yeah, that's fine. I'm good. This is another reason I quite liked Eye of the North. I was a little disappointed it was only 3 zones, but I did like that they added pre-searing-esque maps back in. You know, that you could play at a high level. Melty, melty. I like it. Shows the Char can live peacefully. You know, I always liked, you know, the environment, and I need to look. I don't know that I have a dedicated pre-searing character yet, a perma-pre. I think I had started to make a warrior, like a warrior ranger to fill that role, because that's a good combo I've used in the past for farming in the Northlands. Because sometimes I just like going, you know, on char runs, whether I need them or not, so... From now on, follow me. Well, basically, we're essentially going to Ragar's Menagerie. He's right outside here, so... Just kind of permanently southwest. Always get lost. This map is a little more corridor-ish. I think we could go through the fort, but I think going through Grawl territory is probably a little bit better. Oh, hey guys! I just noticed the 7 key on my mouse, on my MMO mouse, is working again. I don't know if you remember, but a couple of weeks ago, that button wasn't working. I was afraid I'd have to get a new mouse. It just registered with me. It's like, oh, it's actually working. This is technically not the straightest shot we could be doing, but probably the least dramatic. Maybe we should have gone through the fort. Oh well. It's alright, we'll get there. Really just need to hang a right. Go through a couple of other bosses. Hey Jeff. Hey, what is this? We have a visitor in chat who did not have or was not aware of the anniversary skills we were talking about a little bit, and we offered to help him out. This is legal in that this is not my Iron Man character. This is actually my first character from this secondary account that I started when I started streaming. It's the only character on this account that actually has everything, or almost everything. So yeah, we're just helping out a little bit. Gives a little change of scenery. The white tiger. Oh, Dargus, you're right. I don't have my white tiger out. 'Cause in that moment, he knew he fucked up. That's right. I was running with as many white tigers as I could for most of the campaign. Bought a frame with a white tiger. Alright, how we doing? Well, just need to keep going east. Or not east, west. No white tiger, perma-banned. Perma-butted. So I expect when I'm done with this, we'll return to the other account. Maybe do Thunderhead, because I just finished up the Sanyi quest, so I've got all my attribute points now. And then I think, yeah, maybe ending with Thunderhead feels like a good, logical place to finish up. Appreciate the help. No, it's still enjoyable to help people out. And like I say, I was in the same place, a year or so ago. I'm like, what do you mean anniversary skills? That's like, oh yeah, it's a thing. Oh, swarm of bees. Yeah, there's another skill that people talk about a lot It was a was it Heroic Refrain anniversary skill. I can never remember the details of that one very well myself. Why did I put Pain Inverter on the Dark Priest? Oh well. Was not needed. Think. Oh, we're getting behinded. Char? What are Char doing down here? Oh, Heroic Refrain. It's really OP, but boring to use. Increase by 5 the attributes of the targeted ally, including you. Recharges every time a shout ends or start. Basically a permanent concept, yeah. But you have to target an ally. I'm like, I'm all about targeting enemies, you know. I'm vengeful that way. Oh, what's going on back there? Oh, it's minions versus somebody. All right. The annoying part is that you have to make sure you're always near your allies to make sure the buff doesn't go. Yeah, I could see that being an issue. How are we doing? Oh. Oh, we can actually... Yeah, we can actually head south again. And this is Dead End. Okay. Man, it's been so long since I've been in this map, I've forgotten. I know where we're going, but the route to get there, the path to get there, I should say, is a little uncertain. Could make it work with Ranger Writ, Spirits as bonus. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, whoa, invisible walls. Okay, I believe he's up here somewhere. Oh, you see, Dargus sees him. So, oh yeah, there they are. Okay, cool. Clear out the worms so the minions don't get too distracted. I don't think the boss himself is anything particularly special. If I recall, he's just a regular boss, you know. So it's not like we're in danger or anything. If I recall. All right. That should get you. Make me laugh. I always use my 2. He has like 2 or 3 elites. Where do I see it? It should be... Hang on. The body is right here. So... Should be able to capture right here. Let me know if you see it or got it or didn't get it. I don't think we need to do anything special for it. Got it. Great. Whoa! Hey there, tumbled elemental. You know what? I should put pain inverter on you. Alright, a war of attrition. Oh, dude, he's gonna kill me. All right. Good thing about skill capture from before. Yeah, I think I mentioned that before we leave town. We're like, okay, now make sure everybody, make sure you've got your signet of capture. You know. So, I am... Oops, hang on. I'm pushing buttons in the wrong place. Furious Sword of Death. Dargus, what are you doing? Oh, he's getting over to a chest. Okay. Much appreciated. Seems like a nice lead. Yeah, it can... it's a nice buff for a party. Furious Sword of Defense. I'll leave it. I will pick up the gold though. Is it different on each character? Each profession has a well. That's the boss that you go to capture together as one for, and I think you can capture one other one for a different profession. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, basically the anniversary, you know, having that, this item, it's called the, Proof of Triumph, and you get this from doing anniversary quests. If you have that in your inventory, it spawns these special bosses. I think there's 3 or 4 special bosses that you can capture the skills from. But you can only get this during anniversary time. So... Yeah, and then also during the anniversary, yeah, like I mentioned, there's also unique anniversary weapons, you know, that are a little bit oddball. Like there's a bow that you can get that its main attribute is critical strikes. So making a critical strikes bow build, you know, is viable. I have interesting items in my inventory. I haven't played this character in so long, I have absolutely no idea. I mean, I've got some mini pets, got some Halloween stuff. You know, honestly, Halloween was probably the last time I was on this character. Nicholas items, if I don't need them, you'd be glad to have. What are the Nicholas items? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. Bottles of grog, inscribed shards. I think I was trying... hang on, you know what? I might have a quest for the inscribed shards. I bet I do. I feel like that's one that I just got burned out on. Yeah, I've got so many quests left over. I was trying, originally when I was playing this character, I was trying to be really good. I was going to do all the quests, and somewhere along the line, I just hit the wall, and it's like, I just can't do it. You know, not on this character. I just want to support heroes, really, and the elite seems to do that. Yeah, it's a party buff elite. It's nice to have. I lack sufficient heals as I choose interrupts DPS over healing. Yep, as a ranger, we are brothers in that respect. I tend to also run interrupt, you know, or Yeah, like Splinter Volley. Yeah, what was my usual Ranger build? With this elite, you know, together as one would be the elite. That's kind of a party heal buff thing. I would have Pain Inverter for single target spiking. And then Splinter with Volley, which I think Volley only does 3 arrows or 3 targets. But it's still something, you know. And then like Distracting Shot or Savage Shot. I want to say there's another Eye of the North skill, PvE skill that I had in the mix, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Shards. Oh, Dargus, you want the shards? Here. Where? Let's see. Where'd you go? Oh, Dargus left. Too many quests, yeah. First time chat from Smallish Days. Together as one can set you up for a good dagger build or bow build with penetrating and sundering attacks. Yeah. Yeah, dagger spam is a thing. Well, welcome in. Fellow Guild Wars fan. Fellow Ranger fan, it sounds like, with knowledge. Oh, you're in your guild hall. Only if I don't need them. Do I need them? What quest is that for the inscribed chart? It's a Nightfall. It's not Realm of Torment. Desolation. Centaurs need more Grey Giant tusks. Okay. Harvest their shards. I need 5 more shards. So sorry, Dargus. It looks like I still need these. Technically need these. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this quest, but if I do, I'm going to need them. Let's see. Dagger would be in melee. Ranger's only 4 to 5 titles from Graham. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Currently use Necro Mesmer combo. Nice. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bail out here. Dargus, you want to do? I've got time. We can do a Thunderhead keep, if you so desire. Let me switch over. And yeah, Mental, and enjoy the skill. It's handy. I mean, or at least I find it handy. What? Hang on. Oh, this must have been the first monk that I was working on before we started the Iron Man channel, because this is yeah, that's right. This is the Iron Man character. All right. I was confused by my own character roster there. All right, let me clean inventory slightly. I know the inventory is going to be a little bit of a mess since I have the storage restriction at the moment. Well, at the moment, for this entirety of this playthrough. Because iron! Much more effort than I expected, so appreciate it a lot. Yeah, not a problem. You know, and I like running around the Eye of the North areas. You know, they're generally enjoy those zones. Having said that, I do admit I did get lost in that last map. You can tell, I'm sure, as we're heading south. And it's like, I know we need to be going southwest, but I can never find a westward path, you know, without having to go through the Char Fort, which I don't know, maybe we should have done. So that area is your most hated one. Oh, really? The hard mode fire area. Yeah, that's that's a bit of an area. Iron Salvage Cat.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Oh, Basement Gameworks. Irish, is that you? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. Here, let's do the shout out. What were you? What was the game of choice today? What were you playing? Hope you had a good time.
Oh damn, he got me. One more coming up over.
I said that's support night.
right. Teammate's right next to you, by the way. Watch out. Teammate's down. Sweet. Pick
Why
me
does
up.
it always show old stuff?
Oh, you shot him.
Yeah, so my understanding, Basement Gameworks is actually a group of people, you know, that they have a number of people that stream, you know, stream under that title. You were playing Riders Republic. Oh, yeah, so that was the one. There's a lot of like X Games type events in it, like a lot of snowboarding and things like that to do. How are you liking that? I remember seeing that when that came out. I wasn't sure if it was something I would be interested in particularly, but I sort of watched it. We've got Dargus for mesmering. I will add a necromancer. But yeah, welcome in. It's Sunday. It's my casual Guild Wars day. So sorry, talking. I can't even do it. Do you guys have a guild, by the way? Seems mine disbanded after 15 years. I do not run a guild. The guild that I am currently in is actually Jeff's guild. Jeff is he's a fellow streamer and frequent chatter in my stream. He could send you a invite. I currently apparently have no power. No invite power. But if Jeff was in here earlier. Dargus is the leader of his own guild, not very active, and majority French. Up to you. You'd be welcome to join. I don't know necessarily how active we are. Like I mentioned, this guild became pretty active when we started the Iron Man challenge, but it's since waned a little bit. So, actually enjoyed Riders Republic. It's on sale at the moment, so took advantage. Honestly, didn't think I'd like it. You know, I was thinking, it's like, I don't know about necessarily Riders Republic, but I kind of feel like finding a game when I want to play something that's not necessarily, you know, killing, adventuring, whatever. And I don't want to go down to the level of, okay, down to the level, I did not mean to make that sound like condescension, but going to a comfort game more along the line of something like Animal Crossing. It's like, I like a little bit of action, you know, in my games, but something that's maybe a little more comfort based. Uh-oh, Dargus, what are you trying to trade? I'm good. Don't I have a guild on my other account? Oh yeah, on my main account, I'm in a streamers guild. Oh, Dargus has some domination equipment here. You know what, Dargus? You can keep those because you're a mesmer. I have not been on my main account in quite a while. I do not know how active that is. The streamers that have been running it, I have not seen active on Twitch in quite a while, so I don't know. Hoping to start The Last of Us Part 2 this week on Basement Gameworks, and then on your own, Raft. Oh yeah, Raft. I think my brother and I played Raft for a little bit. It was a good one. It was, I would put it in that calm, semi-calm survival genre. You know, not too taxing, but enjoyable. Let's see. So Dargus is ready to go. So yeah, but welcome in. Thank you again for the raid. It is Sunday, Guild Wars Day, so this is kind of my current relaxation game. Oh, time to water. Out of water. This is my current relaxation game, but it's also a very old, familiar, bit of a comfort game. I kind of feel like finding something a little newer that's could be a comfort game, but is a little less familiar. Not replacing Guild Wars. Oh wait, hang on. I'm going to take a Signet Capture with me because chances are there's going to be a boss in here I'm going to want. Age of Empires. Dargus has been trying to get me into Age of Empires for quite a while. I don't know. RTS stuff, I do have it, but I tend to not do too well in RTS things. So I don't know. We'll see. But Dargus says he's ready. I'm going to go ahead and enter the mission. We're about to do this mission, Thunderhead Keep. And I think this is kind of going to be my last hurrah for the day. Today's been mostly low-key, you know, running around, doing a few, you know, skill point quests, etc. We just helped out a viewer, you know, capturing a rare skill, so that was cool. Oh, right. You need to watch for them to stomp. Well, okay. There. Do I have a pet commendation? Clueless on what to capture. Pets in general, it doesn't really matter. They're all kind of the same. I think they do different damage types or something, but I would personally just go for whatever appeals to your aesthetic, whatever that may be. In my case, we were talking a little bit earlier. I quite like the white tigers that you find in factions. So it became a bit of a joke where I would put white tigers on all of my heroes. So I would run around with a full team, you know. I'd have, you know, a full team of heroes and then along with 8 pets. You know, my party bar is just massive. I just always thought that was kind of fun, you know, seeing a little army of tigers following me around. I think there's only one pet that has a real difference, which I believe is there's a roller beetle pet. And I think it's a special acquisition pet too. There's something special you have to do for it. But I think that one has faster movement speed. But other pets have, is it faster attack speed? Is there a ranged pet? Yes. Ranged pets, I believe you can get a Devourer. The little scorpion guys. Those are ranged. I'm sure there are others. That's the only one that's jumping to mind at the moment. I'm sure there's others. But I truly cannot think of any at the moment. Idea is to have one near heroes while you can dagger. Oh, okay. Yeah, a Devourer would probably do the trick. Darkest clipping my party bar is massive. Is it now? Oh, you already had Crippling Anguish there, Dargus? Alright. I'm ready to interrupt somebody. Okay, interrupted one. Interrupt the other. Done. Yeah, the first character I was playing on that monk that we helped you out with. And it was a monk warrior. The joke being, you know, I'm gonna make it's kind of reverse of the old Whammo, the old warrior monk combo that people used to run back in the day. It's like, I'm gonna be a monk warrior and melee a bunch of stuff. And it actually was kind of fun for a while. Is there a boss around here? I might need. Well, we need to kill these guys anyway. And it was fun for a while, and then I kind of had a hard stop on it. But I had a horrible time in factions on the warrior monk being melee in factions, specifically like the Tanakai Temple mission, where you've got Master Togo and Menlo, because they would always follow the player. And I, of course, being a melee dumbass, would charge into the middle of a giant thing, and those two would just follow me right into hell. And I'm like, no, you guys stay in, your casters, stay in back. Oops. Got a monk over here. Oh, he got Mark of Protection. Oh, he put Mark of Protection on someone else? Sucker. Good call, didn't think about those. A fiend minion. Yeah, the Devourers. I mean, at least when I see them attacking, they're doing ranged attacks, so they seem like one to do. Let's see. Guild Wars Switch. Well, hey there. Well, hey there yourself. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing all right. Just doing a little bit of Thunderhead. It's been a pretty low-key day. Can you capture them, though? Oh, you're right. I think you can. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I know there's a pet. I know there's the pet Old Mac, but that's a scripted thing. That's an NPC thing. Come to think of it, I don't know if you can capture them yourself. I thought you could. Oh, I think you can. I mean, they're hostile, but I think you can still. I think you can still use charm on them. You probably have to go get one in like Ascalon or something. Good here. Been a minute since I've seen you on. Yeah, you're not wrong actually, because I took a few. I've been on, but there were a couple of Sundays where I kind of had to cancel my Sunday streams or my Sunday Guild Wars streams a little bit. So I'm back. Although actually, having said that, there's a fair possibility that I'm going to be canceling next Sunday. I don't know. I won't know for sure until I get there. But you're right. I have been a bit more sporadic in my Sunday plays recently. My goal is to be as steady as possible, but real life has a tendency to bite me on the butt. Specifically on Sundays, it seems, lately. Saturdays are probably my steadiest days. So, no worries, still enjoying. Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, there's a group over here. Do we need to get them? I guess not. Oh, it's just the Frost Giant groups, isn't it? Oh, no, we do need to get that group. Okay. That group just dinged at us. Where is Jalis? Or wait, Dewey? Oh no, he's gonna do his thing. Okay. Alright, so we don't need it. Yeah, today's been a pretty low-key day. All I did was I did like the extra attribute point quests, and that was really, you know, helped out a viewer, you know, capture one of the elite anniversary skills. And otherwise, just very low-key. And I wasn't even sure about doing Thunderhead. I mean, not that Thunderhead keep is hard, you know, certainly not anymore. I just wasn't sure if I was up to a mission in general. And yet, here I am. Oops. There. Also been capturing a few skills, but mainly as I go. do kind of feel like I'm maybe winding down a little bit, though. So I suspect Thunderhead is going to be the last hurrah for the day. But yeah, I don't know what I'm playing. I should say. So, I need to think of a game to play, a short-term game, on Saturdays for the next 2 weeks or so. Because starting July 1st is when I am planning to start playing a Resident Evil-a-thon, you know, a marathon of Resident Evil games. You know, see how many games can I play in 2 weeks, because I've got 2 weeks off. I'm not playing Guild Wars. I do enjoy the Resident Evil games a bit. What do I play until then? I was thinking vaguely. I've kind of been hitting, you know, some dark games for a little while. I was thinking maybe doing something a little more lighthearted. I do have the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart game. Phasmophobia. I do have the Ratchet and Clank Rift. Whoa! I just dropped through the bridge there for a moment. I have the latest Ratchet and Clank game. I've only played the original game. And that Rift Apart game appears to be a very short game, so that might be a good choice. I could maybe do one of the Metal Gear games. Maybe. It would kind of mess up my order. I was originally planning to do the NES, the original NES Metal Gear, before starting to do Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. But I don't know, maybe... Oops. Not interrupting. But I don't know, maybe I'd do one of those. I feel Ratchet & Clank would be a little more lighthearted, but at the same time, Ratchet & Clank it's so shooty, you know. I don't know if I feel like a shooty game. Oops. Spore. I don't know. I have a feeling, honestly, I'm gonna get to next Saturday, and I'm just gonna pick a game out of a hat. Is gonna be how it goes. So we'll see. Ooh, Chalice is getting hammered by the heretics. All right. It is a shame I don't have Pain Inverter on this character. Oh well. Alright. Tower defense time! Also, turn off my air conditioner, Tom. It's a little too chilly. Wastrel's Worry works pretty well. Nice.
But your fight is not yet over. The Mursat and their white mantle counterparts are headed this way. They drive before them the denizens of the Shiver Peak Mountains. I grant you this boon and the aid of these undead servants.
Totally not evil. Sometimes I feel, hey, it's not that hot here. Turn off fans and boom, feel the heat back on your face. Yeah, just having the air moving alone is a huge help.
Prevail, for the tale does not end
When it's warm.
here. Your destiny lies to the west.
Sometimes you're in a supermarket, go outside. You know, there are times where, like, my wife and I will go on a walk around our neighborhood or something, and the difference in a day between when there's just a little bit of a breeze or not. Can be night or day. All right, beacons. You know what? I'm gonna grab this beacon, I guess. And it looks like Dargus is grabbing the other one.
Connor, the fuck are you doing?
We're lighting the beacons, Lieutenant. Hopefully that did that fast enough. Oh, I should have flagged them all down there. Taking Aiden. Hey man, he's a ranger. In case you can't tell, Jeff, there's ranger love on this channel. Why am I trying to bleed the Jade Armors? They do not bleed. They do not bleed, therefore we cannot kill them. Rangers suck. In before banned. Alright, so I'm gonna have to, you know, more firmly plant in the middle here. Keep half an eye on things. So, what do we have? Giants. With this interrupted stomp. Rangers suck. In before banned butt. Nice, butt spot. Question is, was the other side fast enough as well? You know, I think, honestly, I think Dargus got to his torch before I got to mine. So I feel we're probably good. It's like, Dargus, you know, thinking about it, I feel like maybe when we came in, we probably should have, you know, split the party a bit. So you could hold one side more easily. Because I can't flag. Oh. I do see what Dargus is doing, though. That's a good idea. I can only flag the entire group. I can't flag... Oh, we're about to get these guys. But, yeah, I can flag the whole group on Jalis. Oops. Is it this one? Alright. Well, alright, I'm coming. I see there's a group. Group there. Up. Giant Slayer's hammer. Now, if I wanted to make a bunny thumper build. I don't actually recall what the old bunny thumper, you know, build itself was. I just remember it was rangers running around with a pet and a hammer. And this was a ranger boss. Melander's arrows, I already have. Okay. So, I mean, if I had heroes, I'd, you know, probably get a little adventurous and do the thing where you leave the fort and you go attack the guys. You know, at the source. Alright. I'm about to get casted upon here. So, White Mantle Savant is high on my list here. Ooh, he's going straight for you. Obstructed? Lies. I can totally see that guy. Alright. I'm gonna park those guys here. Oh, this one shoots way over there. Okay, that's no good. Oh, we're about to have company from this side, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang back here with the henchmen. I do feel myself starting to get a little tired. So yeah, I think Thunderhead will definitely be it for the day. We have Ritualist, Seeker. Thunderhead is a good nap. Yeah, Thunderhead inspires sleepiness, I suppose. Especially when you're just camping out. Waiting for the enemies to come to you. Alright, who do we have here? There's another Savant in the mix. Whole time Jalis is just hanging out up there. It's like, enemies just kind of keep approaching our camp. Hey, we should do something about that. So there's a Ritualist. This is a little odd. It seems like the groups are coming. They're very broken up. I thought they, came in as more unified groups. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Full Metal Robert, hey, welcome in. How you doing today? We're just doing a little Thunderhead. Myself and Dargus here. Still running on the Iron Man challenge train. We're just moving at exceptionally slow speed. Or I should say I am. And Dargus is suffering the slowness with me. Man, that monk was not helpful there. All right. If you AFK and wait, the groups go big, yeah. Yeah, if you can't kill the groups fast enough, for sure, you know, you'll end up with a problem. Oops. Oh, more from the other side. Tank him, Dargus. All right, where's... Okay, so we have another regular group coming that way. I think it gives you a nice big gap before it sends the final boss in, though. Eve used blood ritual. Well, that's good, isn't it? You want to see that happen. I like how your effects are above your skills. I post left to right, and mine post right to left. It's like we're almost twins, but reversed. Just enough to where I'm sure if either of us played on each other's computers, it would bug us quite a bit. It's like, it's almost right. Like playing with inverted controls. Oh, that Elemental Savant actually got a steering heat off. Oh well. Good thing there weren't actually any bad guys around there. Or not bad guys, good guys. Where he was trying to attack. This is really weird. It's kind of freaking me out how broken up they are. We're getting individual guys, you know, coming in instead of... I thought they always came in as groups of 4. Jalis. Oh, yeah, okay, you're right. Jalis is stuck in a weird spot now. Yeah, if he gets aggro. A lot of times when I'm playing this, I'll actually just camp out in the main center courtyard so that they can't even get close to Jalis. And therefore, Jalis has no reason to move. I've been going through setting to see if you can change it. Oh, yeah. I think it's just... I think if you take your status bar and you move it a little bit to the left or the right, that flips the orientation of it. So I think if you want it to read left to right, it needs to lean just a little bit on the left side. You know, it's not really a toggle per se. Or at least that's how I remember setting it. Yeah, Jalis is stuck in a weird spot. Oh, the Elementalist is going the long way. Okay. That's it. Yep, I thought that was probably it. I seem to remember having a bout of having to fix that a while back. All right. I don't want to stray too far from Jalis since he's kind of lingering in an odd spot. So we've got a Jade Bow, Mersat Elementalist over here. There's a Frost Giant still over there. Every time I lose this mission, it's because of that reason. Jalis goes idle in a weird spot, you know. You know what, Dargus? I'm just gonna go down here I'm gonna plant the henchman in the middle and draw the enemies to the middle. A little less running around. Oh. Maybe. Hopefully they won't get close enough to Jalis to do anything. The idea being kill them long before they get that far. And we can also stop them from splitting, you know, when they come in the gates. Some go up and some go behind and around. I guess I'll just loot while we wait for more enemies to show up. Oops. And right as I look away, literally right as I look away, sorry about that, Dargus. Right. Loot, but keep a closer eye on my radar. Removing red dots. Dargus is discoing at the moment. Okay, so there's a Jade Bow over there. There's a Frost Giant there. Oh, the Jade Bow is moving. There's a Jade Armor and a Necromancer coming from the other side. Okay. Jade Bow's coming in first. Okay, and now these two. I've been playing for 3 hours. Please take a break. Yeah, Guild Wars. As soon as you decide to help us finish up Thunderhead, I shall do so. And I'm shooting through the doorway. Doesn't matter as long as the shots connect. Okay, Jade Bow on the other side. Along with Frost Giant. Yeah, Dargus, are you gonna ping that guy with a... Nervous about leaving. Oh, here comes somebody. Jade Bow. Right. And So there's a larger group of frost giants and an elementalist. We have a few coming in the other side. And Dargus is fighting an elementalist who's probably going to kill him. I mean, Dargus is going to kill the elementalist without much fuss. Yep. Inventory is full. Oh, okay, we've got Dorian's group on the other side. Dorian is coming. He's currently camped out. Oh, no, that's right. They're doing the long run around to the other side. I'm going to park heroes there and help you out on artillery. Okay, actually, it looks like just that one. The one Dargus is on is the only one that actually connects with him. Savant is down. Dorian is there. Let me pick up my gold truncheon and then finish him off. Alright, that was the mission. Well, I mean, minus talking to Jalis. Got 2 golds in the one mission. Did I get... Oh, that's right, I got the giant hammer earlier. Hang on, let me drop some stuff in favor of armor pickups because I am hoping to get some tanned hide. Okay. I guess I'm good. There's still some stuff up out on the field. Let me know when you're ready, Dargus. I will otherwise identify stuff. Axe Mastery. Oh, Dargus gave me the 1, so I'm going to go ahead and talk. Yeah, did we not get the bonus? I turned on the... Okay, there we go. Got 2 golds in the entire character's existence. I'll give you some tanned hide if you need. Oh, thank you, but no thanks. This is the iron character, so it's like it's on me to farm all of my own materials. You know, hence the challenge.
Save you from my wrath. If you will allow me this indulgence, King Ironhammer, perhaps the Confessor can still be of some use to us.
The police is... Jeff, I thought you hated being called the police, and yet you've just named yourself as the police.
Never give me the opportunity.
The joke is just gonna keep going.
This is just as it was written in the flames.
It happens.
An opening will be given to the disciples of the unseen. The peaks and valleys of the
Hide the henchmen we duoed.
in blood. At this time,
Henchmen allowed.
descendants giants will rise, and the way to the door will be
I may be iron, but I'm not that iron,
The time
you
of
know.
our judgment is near. We must prepare.
I'm in danger!
I'm in danger of being used by an undead lich lord, you know. Oh, that's right. This cinematic is pretty long. Forgot about that.
Today was a great victory, but now your true challenge begins. You must go to the Ring of Fire Island chain.
Soundtrack is a little different than I remember.
The largest volcano. You will find the power you need.
The Ring of Fire? A more treacherous land interior there is not.
True enough. But that is where we will find the door of Komali. Behind it lies the secret to defeating
Something funny about the confessor there with all the confetti.
Lot, but you'll not make it past the beachhead.
Not without some dwarven help. I will go with them.
Breknar, do you know what you are saying?
Nah.
Yes, brother.
A mission to the Ring of Fire would be suicide.
Then may we meet each other in the afterlife.
That's a song they play to send us off, you know.
United in the great forge.
So we're head loading up on the ships.
Go with honor.
Oh, that's right, no ship. We're going through the portal.
Fight
But
bravely in the name of Deldramor.
It won't be long.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
no story at all, no. All right, Ring of Fire. Next time. So yeah, like I said, mentioned,
You value yourself and your core beliefs of what your truth is. You won't be lining up at Walmart at 5 a.m. for anything.
77,777,777.
I forgot there is that TTS there, Legato. But yeah, like I mentioned, so tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week, I'm not sure if I will be online next Sunday. There's a possibility my wife and I will be out doing something. I expect to be, my next stream is going to be, expecting Tuesday night. I'm going to go back to Plague Tale 2 because I want to finish that up, and then Saturday, I'm expecting to be back on Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to play. I'm just going to make it up as I go along. I'm kind of just, mentally preparing myself for the Resident Evil-a-thon that's going to happen in a couple of weeks. So anyway, I'm going to put up and stream here. Thank you everyone for hanging out. No, it hasn't been a super exciting day, but, I don't know. Still, I got stuff done.
Well, these are two cheap bros anyways. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
I did the one at a time, yes. See you next time. Yep, thanks, Mental, for hanging out. I'm going to look around on Twitch, see if there's any likely raid targets out there. That said, let's see. Took me like 2 months to get through. And somehow somebody out there... let's see. Oh, he's right there. Ah. I have not... Serotonin is going. You may remember her as... I forget what her original name was. It was Sarah. Sarah something. But she is currently playing The Last of Us Part 2. Friend of the channel. Haven't seen her in a little while. They call it The Last of Us 2 because it takes 2 months to get through. It took me a long time to get through that game. You know, very good game, but I feel like could have trimmed. And I always feel a little funny saying it's like The Last of Us 2. It's very good, but it's just a little long. If it was just a little shorter, I feel like, you know, Emperor Joseph in Amadeus. You know, talking to Mozart. It's like it's great, but you know, it's simply too long. Just cut a few notes and it'll be perfect. You know, and Mozart's like, which few did you have in mind, Your Majesty? You know. So anyway, I'm gonna send you over to Sarah, and I'm going to copy paste her name because she spelled it a little funny. I want to make sure I don't typo it. So thanks everyone for hanging out, and yeah, expected Tuesday night, Plague Tale 2, Saturday, I have no idea. Next Sunday, up in the air. Don't know what's gonna happen. But anyway, thanks. Oops, hang on. It helps to actually start the command. First command, if you're subscribed. If you are not subscribed, feel free to copy paste the second command, and we'll go in and say hello a little bit. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll see you guys. Whoa. See you guys later.